What's good, people, traders, and dedicated gold chasers? Welcome back to the Modern Day Trader with your boy Marcy. Let's do a young weekly recap, guys. This week, I feel like every week I'm coming here and saying this week was tough. Can hell, mate, like damn. But okay, this week was pretty neutral. Hella tough though, but pretty neutral, I guess. I think we're gonna jump straight into trading today. With regards to skilled funded trader, like I finally got an email. You guys will be able to see it now. I got an email saying that my change of platform was finally granted and approved, and it should be done by Monday, which is tomorrow. I think Monday the 25th. Hopefully it's done, but yeah, your boy hasn't traded the whole of March, which is, I feel kind of rusty. However, let me talk you guys through a trade that I would have taken on Tuesday the 19th. I think it was like around 14:45 South African Standard Time, and it was simple. We had, as you guys can see, it's a 15-minute breakout, but in order to get there we need to determine the bias, and the bias was the daily is bullish and the 4H was bullish, and so it's pretty simple. We know that we're looking for a buy, like that's pretty simple. And then what I did, I proceeded to then check the rest of my currency pairs for correlation, and what we had then was 4H correlation. And once we had that, I knew that I can now increase my risk reward to 1 to 2, and the rest is history. We have the daily and 4H, we have 4H correlation, we have a 15-minute breakout, and then I took it at the break of 1 minute structure, and as you guys can see, the trade played out perfectly. The unfortunate thing is that obviously it wasn't a trade that was actually taken, and I think that I'm really eager to get back into the markets. It's been a month that has been wasted in terms of like gaining data. However, what we are going to do going into the final week of March is doing a mini recap of the month, going through every single trading day and just trying to understand where we could have capitalized on trades or where we could have possibly done better if there was losing trades, essentially. But yeah, that's what we're going to do moving into next week. And then also next week is the end of the quarter, and so quarterly wrap-ups are going to be looking, so it's going to be a busy week again. But okay, like I think from Monday onwards we're going to be wrapping up trading. Monday, Tuesday trading wrap-up, Wednesday, Thursday week, so the work wrap-up, and then Friday and Saturday is going to be wrapping up my fitness goals and seeing how I can do better. And then I think Sunday is probably going to be like the wrap up of everything else, which is my reading and all of those other goals that are really like aiding in the growth to 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, guys, I think this week was pretty decent in trading. The markets had quite a bit of news events, and so I didn't really trade too much. I think next week's going to be really good, and what I do expect is that like hella movement's going to happen because the news has now played out. Obviously we're going into the last month of the last week of the month, so just be careful and watch out for a lot of choppy movements, as like it's natural that when the wick of a candle is being created towards the end of the month, that a lot of choppiness and pullbacks and corrections occur in the market. So be aware of that, guys. But from my end, I'm looking forward to getting back into the markets again. Hopefully skill funded trader pulls up. I think it's been quite a rocky challenge with skill funded trader. There's a high chance that I might look into getting a challenge from FTMO, but I do, however, want to advise all of you guys, for the prop firms that still has MT4 and MT5, you guys need to be aware that meta quotes are pulling away from prop firms, and so that's the reason why I'd rather just wait and sit on my hands for an extra month, possibly sit on my hands for April, and then maybe look into it May, and from mid second quarter just to look into prop firms as to like where you want to purchase and those types of things, and like the platforms that they're on. Are they regulated? Do they, like, whatever country they're in, do they have all the appropriate regulations and all of those things? So that's what I'm going to be looking forward to in Q2. But yeah, skill funded trader has been a bumpy ride, to say the least, but at least there's compensation that's happened for the time that we've been off and time that we haven't been trading. So yeah, guys, that's it from your boy. You saw the trade that I would have taken this week. It would have only been one trade and 2% up. And that's it. That's it. From a work-life perspective, I think it's been a hectic week with VAT and payroll and just people getting paid Monday. And so you need to like really just sort your life out in terms of deadlines, in terms of SARS for VAT. And yeah, like I think those VAT taxes that needs to be paid it's a bitch, but okay, we get through it. And with fitness, I think, hey, we're treating lightly with that thing. So with the building at home, I don't have too much time on my hands, or I constantly feel tired. I did make it to gym twice this week. However, twice is just below standard. And so we're really trying to like dedicate some time in the next week, even though it's Easter coming up and all of those holidays. I think it's just good that to start the quarter off with a discipline that you want to carry through in the quarter. And so I would like to go regardless of what happens or regardless of what plans need to pop up. I would like to go at least 5 to 6 times this week. Also, the fucking competition is getting close, so there's no time to play around with like the goals that you have. You need to be able to be dedicated, and you need to be able to stick to what your word is to yourself, because if you don't stick to your word to yourself, then you're not going to stick to your word to anybody else, and you're just going to be, I think, speaking and mumbling like things that don't really not necessarily not make sense, but I don't think it's going to carry substance. Because if you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe in what you say to yourself, then what makes you believe that what you're saying for other people is gonna be true? And yeah, so that's it from your boy. And I think I'm looking forward to Q2. I'm looking forward to wrapping up Q1 and getting like the data and the stats on myself and my habits and everything that comes with Marcy from 2024. And so going into Q2, I think there's a lot to improve on, but there's also a lot to pat myself in the back for. And I think it's very important to be able to pat yourself in the back and say congratulations for things, and then also be real with yourself and be able to say like, I can do better in these situations and I can do better in like those situations. So yeah, guys, I think next week, the weekly wrap up will be, or the weekly review will be a bit more in depth and a bit longer, to be honest with you guys, because we end in the quarter. But yeah, from your boy, I hope you have a wonderful, profitable week, and don't forget to check out our other videos. Check out my boy Sam's review, probably be linked here at the top, and then also check out all of our other videos. This is weekly review episode number 3, so we have 2 others for myself and then 2 others for Sam. And don't forget to hit the like button and comment down below what you guys want to see from our journeys and from our analysis as we move forward. But from your boy, it's out.